need a couple more. Bitches to my son, they gon' need a couple chores. Let my drip right here, have a mouth another floor. Wet, nigga, I'm not begging on the set. Nigga, you a rookie, I'm a vet. Talking that shit till I'm putting out the tech and how that motherfucker spitting at your motherfucking neck. Bitch, 𝓕𝓸𝓵𝓂, you a mess. Want a late night creep, fuck around it.
What is up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Asia. So today we about to do a story time. Well, not really a story time. I'm about to just tell y'all about how I knew for a fact that I was fruity. So there ain't more to it. Let's just jump right into this video. Okay, so basically I started getting the idea that I didn't like men when I was young, y'all. Like, I was elementary school young, and I knew I didn't like men but I didn't know why. Like, I just knew I just could not see myself with a man. Like, you know, when you're a kid or like when you're young, you picture that picture perfect family, husband, wife, 2-3 kids, you feel me? I tried to picture that for myself, and it just never set right in my spirit. Like, y'all, literally my insides was just like, no, this is not the plan for you. This is not, it's just not it. I don't foresee this in your future. So whenever I would think about it, I'm like, why does something feel off? Like, it doesn't feel like I'm meant to be with a man. Like, I'm not even kidding. I'm dead serious, like, for real. This was how I was feeling. I was young, and at this time I didn't know what gay was. Like, I didn't know nothing about being gay. Grew up in a Christian family, you know how that go. Went to church, like, saw nothing gay on TV, because back in the day being gay was like really, really frowned upon. So like, there was really nothing gay on TV. There was nothing gay around me. Like, I knew nothing about being gay, so I didn't know that a woman could be with another woman or a man could be with another man. So I wasn't thinking like, okay, maybe I like women. I was just thinking like, I don't like men, so there must be something wrong with me. Like, I must be like sick or something. So I would go on Google and I would type in, why can't I see myself with a man? I was really curious because I really thought like something was literally wrong with me mentally, like that I couldn't see myself with a man because everybody else could. And in my school, you know, boys didn't have cooties no more. Like, girls really was into men. Girls was into the boys. They were trying to talk to the boys, you know, flirty stuff happening. But when I was a kid, I was messing with girls. I'm not even gonna lie. I was messing with girls. Like, when we would go to the recreation center, like getting the little showers, like I would be in there with girls and we would like do stuff that kids is not supposed to do. So I was already doing gay stuff as a kid, but I didn't see it as gay. Like, I didn't know what it was. It was just regular to me. So one day I thought to myself, and I'm like, well, since I can't see myself with a man, and like I'm like kissing girls and holding hands with girls, then maybe I should be with a girl. Like, maybe that's what it's supposed to be in my future. Maybe since I can't, like, a man is not it, maybe a woman is it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I got the idea that, okay, maybe I'm meant to be with a girl. But I didn't take it seriously, y'all. I'm a kid and I've never seen two girls together, so I didn't know what it was. Like, I just thought maybe it would pass. So boom, fast forward to my first time having a crush on a girl. So this happened all the way in high school. Yeah, in high school is when I had like my first like crush on a girl that wasn't a celebrity, you feel me? Because I had crushes on cartoons and stuff like Kim Possible and Shigo and the Totally Spies girls. Like, I had crushes on them, but I didn't know that that's what it was because I was young. Like, people don't understand, like, when you realize that you're gay, like, this happens when you're young. Like, of course, a lot of the times people figure it out later on in life after experiencing and stuff. Like, some people figure out their sexuality after experiencing it. But I kind of knew, or I figured at a young age. Looking at it now, I knew I was gay back then. But back then, I didn't know what it was. You know what I'm saying? You following me? I feel like I'm saying the same thing over and over again, but I want y'all to really understand that when I was a kid, I knew without knowing. I think that's the best way to put it, I believe. You feel me? You with me still? Okay, so fast forward to 10th grade is when I came out to people. And I was like, hey, I like girls. I never had a girlfriend. Never dated a girl, never had sex with a girl, nothing. Like, I've only kissed them. But I knew, like, in my heart that that's what I liked. I liked women. I was always looking at big fat asses, and I was always looking at pretty girls more than, like, it wasn't just like, oh, she's pretty, she's really cute. It was, no, it was, wow, she's really pretty, like, I want to get in that ass type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I came out to a couple people. Then I was outed by the rest of my family. I have a coming out story on my page if you really want to see, like, how my official coming out story was. It's the first video on my page, so go check that out if you haven't seen it. But yeah, I was outed, but everybody in my family was basically already cool with it. My mom kind of already figured, because I had a laptop and the only thing that was in my laptop was pictures of women. I had no pictures of men. I probably had like a couple pictures of Zayn from One Direction, but that was it. Everything else was women. So my mom was like, you better not be gay, because I don't see no boys in there. And I'm just like, I don't know what to tell you. I hate to break it to you, but your only daughter is the gay. Your only daughter is lesbian. But I never told my mom. I was outed to my mom. And anyways, that's a whole story. It's on my coming out story. If you guys want to know more about that, head to the coming out story. But yeah, came out in 10th grade / outed in 10th grade. And there was this girl. She was a stud. She was like one of the only gay girls I have seen, because like I said, gay was not trendy back then. Like, you would get bullied, or people would not mess with you for being gay or for being like a transgender, gender fluid person. Like, it was barely any of us out back then. So I was looking at her and I'm like, oh yeah, she cute, like maybe I should talk to her or whatever. Nope, played like a fool. But that was my first experience with a girl. But still, never had sex, didn't even kiss her. It was literally just a crush. So I knew I was gay, obviously, if I came out. But I didn't know for a fact, because I was telling myself, like, yo, if I don't lick a vanilla bean, if you know what I mean, I'm not going to consider myself as real gay. Right now, I'm considered fake gay. Like, I was fake gay at the time because I never had sex with a girl and never dated a girl. So like, people was really not trying to mess with me for real, because they like, you have no experience, like you're fake gay. And I'm just like, I promise I am gay. I promise I like women. I just haven't gotten the opportunity, because y'all, I was an ugly duckling. I was an ugly duckling throughout middle school and high school. So people who were gay was really not checking for me. Like, I was getting bullied. Like, wasn't nobody trying to fuck with me for real. So like, I'm like, I'm sorry how I'm talking like this. I'm talking all jewelry and stuff because I really am excited to tell the story. I don't know why. And I'm excited to be back on YouTube. Anyway, so I'm like, yeah, I don't have the opportunity. I'm not getting the chance to explore my gayness because everybody thinks I'm ugly. So I'm getting bullied. Like, what do you want me to do? I'm trying. This is why I'm coming to you. I'm coming to you because I want to show you better than I could tell you that I'm gay. But nobody was giving me the time of day. They was not fucking with me at all. Fast forward to, what grade was I in? This was Pride. And there was this girl. I also have a story time about her. My first time receiving. Go check that out because this is the same girl. So she was like one of the only people that was actually trying to give me a chance, you feel me? So she was more of so like, oh, I'm gonna make it up to you, because if you watch my old story time, she left me stranded at the beach. My phone was off. I was with my cousin, her and her best friend who ended up getting engaged to her, which was crazy. Like, right after me and her did what we did, they ended up getting engaged. I'm like, bitch, I know you did not just play me like that. But no, I wasn't really tripping about that though, because she was trash. Like I said, story time, it's posted. First time receiving, go check that out. But that was like my first time like actually having some type of a sexual experience with a woman. But again, I wasn't able to do anything to her. Like, she just wanted to do it to me, and that was my first time ever, and it was trash. So it was like, I didn't even want to do nothing else. After that, I wanted to get up and pack my bags and go. Like, I didn't want to do nothing else. It was so bad. So I'm thinking, wow, is this what this really like? Like, I was really considering, I'm not lying, Like, after my first time with her and it was so garbage, I was really thinking to myself, like, do I really want to live this lifestyle? Do I really want to be stuck receiving this for the rest of my life? Like, that, when your first time receiving is trash, that sets the tone for everything. You think, okay, maybe this is what it feels like. Is this really what this feels like? Because if it is, I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where I was at. So I had my first time, but I did not enjoy it. So, like, I was really in a rut where I was, like, just really ashamed. And I was just like, is this the life I want to live? I feel like a disappointment. And that experience, my first experience ever, disappointing. And I'm like, I don't want it no more. But of course, your girl is still gay. Big K, to say the least. So, boom. Fast forward. Am I moving too fast? I'm just trying to, like, give y'all the stories as to how I automatically confirmed it. You feel me? Yeah. So, after the situation with her, and then when it came to her, I told y'all, she got engaged to her best friend. So, let me give you a little summary just in case you didn't see the video. She was coming on to me. We met on a dating app because, like I said, I was getting no bitches at all. So, we met on this dating app called Her. She was in like a city that was probably like an hour from where I stay, but she ended up moving to my city with her best friend and her boyfriend at the time, who were also best friends. Yeah. So I actually met her best friend. I hung out with them a couple times, and like she was telling me like, oh, I'm gonna marry a woman. Like, I've never been with a black girl before, but I like you. Like, you're really attractive. She was like Puerto Rican. And believe it or not, I got told that a couple times by Puerto Ricans. Like, they will always tell me, like, black women ain't usually my type, but I'm into you. Like, got told that a lot by 3 people. But anyway, neither here or there. So, I actually hung out with her best friend a couple times. And, like, everything was cool. I thought me and her was on the same type of timing. But after she gave me one of the worst brain of my life, she continues to make my life even more terrible, because 2 weeks after, she gets engaged to her best friend. And I saw no signs that they were messing around. Like, no signs at all, because after me and her did what we did, she FaceTimed him. And I kid you not, y'all, she FaceTimes him. And she was like, we did it. And he was like, you did it with Asia? And she was like, yeah. He was like, I'm proud of you. Like, nigga, what? Like, they was so weird, but I did not see the signs. This happened after Pride. And it was, I forgot how I saw it. I think I seen it on Twitter or Facebook, because me and the girl had each other on social media. So when I saw that, I was feeling so shitty, because I'm like, bro, I just had my first time with this girl. My first time receiving with this girl. Having sex, period. That was my first time. And she gets engaged to her best friend 2 weeks later. Bro, she had me fucked up. Like, I could not believe that really happened. Like, not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. That turned me off from bisexuals. I'm not even gonna lie. She was pansexual or something like that. That turned me off from bisexuals. I'm gonna be real. But obviously, I talked to other bisexuals continuing on, and they all did the same stuff. Like, they would play me for a man. I kid you not, I have not talked to not one bisexual woman that did not play me for a man. Not one. So she was the one where I was thinking to myself, like, yeah, I don't want to mess with that anymore. But I went against my rule, and I dealt with more bisexuals and got played by all of them. Love that for me. Yeah, after getting that experience, like, now that people know that I at least hooked up with a girl, they knew that I wasn't fake gay. So I continued to date people throughout my college life, but still, I never gave. Like, I was only receiving from these people. And I don't know, I guess the reason why I was only receiving was because I found out, which is crazy to me, I found out that people view me, when they see me as like a pillow princess type or like a power bottom. And I was offended by that because I thought I gave off big dick energy. I really did. I thought I gave off top energy. I really did. And apparently I did not. So since I look like a bottom or a pillow princess, which is offensive, don't ever call me no pillow princess ever, because I'm not. So since I look like that, allegedly, I was attracting more dominant women, which is fine. But they was not letting me touch them. They like, you have no experience, so I don't want you to touch me. You don't have to worry about it. Like, I'm gonna do it. And I'm just like, no, like, I want the experience. Let me do it. For crying out loud. Like, how are we in a gay relationship and you're not letting me do anything? Like, that was weird. But a lot of them was like that in my beginning stages of being gay. Excuse my hair. I was taking pictures outside and it's winter, so the wind was blowing and it just fucked up my baby hairs, but I don't care. I'm giving this video to y'all, so don't judge me. So yeah, after like this, my first time, I was like 19, 20. So finally, y'all, at the age of like what, 22, I was actually able to give for the first time. So I'm like, yes, this is going to let me know if I'm truly into this, if I truly want to be with a girl and do this obstacle for the rest of my life. This is really going to set the tone of whether I'm really truly gay or not, because I feel like you can't be gay if you don't like to give to your woman. Like, that's a part of being gay, you feel me? That's like, it's sex. That's how we have sex. So it's like, how do you not like to do it? You feel me? So I was telling myself, I'm like, if I do this and if I don't like it, I'm being asexual for the rest of my life. I'm not even kidding. Like, I'm not kidding. I'm like, I'm going to be asexual. I'm not going to do this ever again. And I'm not going to waste nobody's time. Because I don't know if I told you already, but I like femmes. If you follow me on social media, you know this. I like femmes. I prefer femmes. Femmes is like number one on my list to who I would prefer. Femmes, then it's stems, and then at the very bottom is studs. So I'm like, if I don't like doing this, how am I gonna date femmes? Like, femmes like receiving. They do. You feel me? So it's like, if I don't like doing it, I'm not gay. I'm just gonna be asexual, because I don't want to date a dyke. I don't want to date a touch me not. Like, what's the point? But I also don't want to eat cootie cat. So what's the point? You know what I'm saying? So I ended up getting with this girl. I also have a story time on this as well, so that's why I'm not getting too deep into details, because I already have a story time posted, so go watch it if you didn't. So ended up getting with this girl. I forgot how we met, honestly, but I know we connected through Facebook. So she hit me up, and I already knew what type of time she was on, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm like, okay, this is the perfect opportunity to get this experience out the way. So fast forward, she hits me up and wants me to come over after work. I'm like, cool. I already knew what was gonna happen, so I got me a Four Loko. And I was sipping on this Four Loko so I could be tipsy, because I have never done this before, and I was already nervous because I knew it was going to happen. There was no checking it out. It has to happen. I've been waiting years for this to happen. So I was drinking the Four Loko just to get a little tipsy. So if you know Four Lokos sneak up on you. That's why they are so dangerous. Like, I haven't drunk a Four Loko in a long time. My stomach don't even accept it no more. If I take a sip of a Four Loko, it's coming right back up. So yeah, I was sipping on the Four Loko. She finally came pick me up. We go to her house. I'm like, damn, I'm not even tipsy. Like, I need to drink some more of this before it happens, because I don't want to be like, I don't want to chicken out at all, because my anxiety will get the best of me and I will chicken out. So I'm drinking it. We vibing, we chilling. It's a fucking mood. And then tell me why the Four Loko done crept up on me and I throw up. And I'm like, damn, what if she don't want to do this no more because I just threw up? Like, that's so nasty. Like, how you gonna throw up and you supposed to put your mouth on this girl? Like, that's disgusting. So I'm like, fuck. So I throw up. I use her mouthwash that's in the bathroom because obviously I don't have a toothbrush. I use the mouthwash and I'm rinsing my mouth out. And I'm like, hopefully she didn't hear. So I come out and she was like, did you throw up? I'm like, damn. She ain't gonna want to do it no more. She gonna take my ass home. Like, damn. I had to fuck it up. But nope. She was on that time. Like, wasn't nothing gonna make her back out of this. Like, she like, nah. Did you use the mouthwash? I said, yeah. She was like, all right, let's go. Into the bedroom we went. Like, that's literally how it went. It was so straightforward. Like, we both knew what was up. So that happened. I had my first time giving, and let me tell you, I enjoyed it. I definitely did. After that, I was like, yeah, I'm gay. Definitely gay. Like, as for my first time, like, we didn't go all out. Like, we literally was in the 69 position. We did it for all of 5 minutes. I'm not gonna lie. 5 minutes. And she was like, okay, I'm done. And I'm not sure if she did or didn't, to be honest with you, but it was only like 5 minutes. That's what it felt like for me. It could have been longer. I don't know. That's what it felt like for me. But after that, I was like, okay, it's stamped. It's definitely stamped. I do like women. I am gay. I like doing this. That's how I knew for a fact that, like, I really like women. I also knew for a fact because of all the shit I dealt with women. I dealt with so much shit, y'all. I'm wondering if I should, like, do a separate video with all the things that these women have put me through. Because I've been through some of the worst shit, and I was still never in my mind did I think, okay, I'm done with girls, I want to go to a man. Because a lot of girls are like that. If they go through hell with a woman, they like, okay, I can't do this, I'm about to start dating men. Which happened to one of my exes. I'm not even gonna lie. One of my exes, when we got into a relationship and we broke up, she literally told me I was the last girl she was ever gonna be with. And guess what? She's pregnant now in a happy relationship with a man. And I'm like, damn, ain't no way I'm that bad. Like, ain't no way I'm that bad. But it happens. And never in my mind did I think I want to be with men because these girls are putting me through hell. They treat me like shit. Never. I just always loved women. To this day, I love women. When I look at women, I love them. I love everything about women. And I honestly don't look at men like that at all. Like, I'm about to be 25 in like 2 weeks, and I still don't look at men like at all. I say like a lot. I'm so sorry. I might edit some of them out. I don't know why I'm saying like so much. I'm so sorry. And if I knew how to edit, I'll put a like count up there how many times I said like. But yeah, that's how I knew I was gay. 100% gay. I'm a gold star lesbian. Never been with a man before. Don't plan on being with a man before. Never been with a man before. Don't plan on being with a man. Strictly fruity over here. You feel me? So yeah, that was basically how I knew I was gay. How I came to terms with being gay. Because at first, I was really ashamed of my sexuality. I'm not gonna lie. I was ashamed of being gay because, like I said, I grew up in a Christian family. And my mom did not like it. Like, she did not like it. My other family members, they was cool with it because I had another cousin. I have 2 cousins that are also gay. One of them actually just transitioned into a man. So I'm not the only gay person in the family, but I was like one of the first to come out. So that's why I was so ashamed, because I'm like, damn, I just let my mom down. My dad was fine with it. Like, he didn't care. He was like, yeah, I'll go out to eat with you and your girlfriend. Like, I'll meet your girlfriends. My dad is the person I talk to about my relationship issues. So it does feel good to have one parent that is like 100% supporting you. It just took some time for my mom to come around, but she eventually did. I still don't talk to her about anything, like my relationships and stuff. I did in my previous relationship when bad things would go down and I would have to call somebody. I would call my mom and I would explain to her what happened, and she would know that it happened with my girlfriend. So it's something like that, you know. So yeah, I'm no longer ashamed of my sexuality, no longer fake gay. Like, everybody knows I'm not fake gay no more. So after I had my first time, I started to experiment more with more girls, you know. So Now your girl done did everything in the book, period. Y'all, there's gonna be so much more content to come. So hit that subscribe button, leave a like, comment, and follow me on all my social medias down below. And I'll see you in the next video. Also tell me how you knew you were gay. And let's chat. Bye.